Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a walk through the garden this evening just to show you everything that we've got going on, things that I need to trim back and so forth, just having a garden chat. So this evening, showing you these potato vines, just how wild and invasive they are. This is a controlled area. This is just the back of the garden. I'm planning on just cutting them back, although they get these beautiful blooms on them that are just like beautiful, like wisteria flower, like almost like a lilac color. At the end of the season, I just don't want to wait that long because they're just heavy and just weighing down the fence, and there's just way too much going on. So I'm going to eliminate those. Pardon that blue plastic thing. That's what I'm trying to protect the camera from the water with before I get into the gate. So we're going to start over here in this corner, just giving you like a little tour, an explanation of what's going on here. We've got a frangipani here that I cut back from the other corner of the garden, and I just went ahead and stuck it in the dirt here, and it's doing fine. I know it doesn't look happy, but that's just how it looks. We can pull these off. Boom, boom. I know that looks like murder, but it's really not. We can pull those off just to give it a better fighting chance. So yeah, I know it's bleeding milk. That's latex, guys, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. I've done that a million times. I have a million of these throughout the garden. All right, so starting over here, I just wanted to show you guys what I have going on here. I have this devil's spine that's like really broadened its horizons. It's huge. And we've got azalea that literally has bloomed already twice this year. It looks like it's, thinning out a little bit because it's probably getting a little bit too much sun and not enough rain, but here comes the rain, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, so it's doing well, this corner. And then there's a tea tree here that has come back so many times. So it's doing good. This corner's doing good. We used to have a lot of heliconia. That's what these are here. They're like a faux bird of paradise. But yeah, they kind of died back this winter, and not too many came back this year, which is fine because they're super invasive. So only a couple are coming back now that it's raining, and that's fine with me. I ain't mad at it. I try to let the garden do what it wants to do, and I just try to control it the best way I can. This little island over here is like one of my favorite features of the garden because this banana tree is just so huge, and it just keeps encouraging me to, hey, just keep your eye on the prize. You're gonna go to Hawaii soon. And I'm just planning it in the back of my mind because I would like to go visit a place where I see lots and lots of banana trees, like way huger than that. But this is like a small example of my little idea and dream. We've got papaya throughout this area, which is beautiful. You see this bright pink impatiens that I planted a couple of weeks ago. Those are great because they're very inexpensive. They're easy to find in garden centers, and they just kind of reproduce themselves throughout your garden. You'll just find them everywhere. They blow their seeds everywhere. So if you don't want them everywhere, don't buy them. But yeah, I just wanted a different color because I have white and I have like a lilac color, but I didn't have any other colors. So I just decided to add some color pops over here. And you see they're all in here. And moving over here, we've got papaya, and those turnips and radish that I planted here, they did not succeed. They got like full on like bushy and everything, but they just did not do well because the soil here was just way too dry. Those types of plants just really thrive in rich soil, and the soil just wasn't rich enough in the nutrients that it needed. So yeah, they kind of like got rid of themselves. I ain't mad at it. That's just what it is. You gotta listen to your plants, listen to your garden, to what it needs. So I know what to do next time. Those do better in raised beds. But over here you can see this crown of thorns is looking more like a bushy plant because it's just so happy. These liriope are super bushy and happy. Everything's thriving. Now see, there's more of those impatiens that I got. You see that bright pink color? Yeah, so since I have them in several locations in the garden, I expect to find them just popping up everywhere once they go to seed. But yeah, everything's doing good. This yew has fruited a couple of times. I let my daughter and son try some this past weekend. I like yew fruit. It's very simple. It's milder than grape. Yeah, and it's great. I just cannot wait until this loquat tree fruits, and it looks like it's coming soon, you see. Maybe, if not this year, maybe next year, because that's another popular fruit in Japan besides those yew right there. And then we've got torches over here, guys. These are one of my favorites. I love it when the purplish, like bluish eyeballs start popping out. That hasn't happened yet, but I love when that happens. So beautiful. Ooh, sounds like my neighbor's dog is at it again. These are my star lily. They're huge. These things are almost 5 feet tall. Crepe myrtle. And the Suriname cherry already has one fruit on it. That's it. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. I thought by now we'd have way more, but we just haven't really had enough rain. So, yeah, guys. Moringa is so tall that I can't even show you the blooms all the way up there. It's just so tall, so tall. Even though this loquat is so huge and the leaves are just absolutely huge, I don't even think it's anywhere near fruiting like the other one is. That's weird to me. But yeah, you see these frangipani? These are the Hawaiian lei flowers that everybody loves so much. I was going to give those away as a gift to somebody on Facebook Marketplace, and she just literally like canceled out on me because she was saying she lived in Harmony, which is probably a 20-25 minute drive, but like it was free, and she still didn't come to get them. So I'm like, whatever, I'll keep it. I have 1,000,000 anyways. Bell peppers are almost done. They're starting to curl a little bit. They're losing their nutrients, and as you can see, the fruit are a lot smaller than what the last ones were. But look, it's trying to bloom again. But that's what happens as the plant matures. And by the way, it's hiding my coffee tree. This is the coffee tree that was like 12 feet tall and died back in the winter. It's coming back. You see more lilies. This is what the pod looks like before it blooms. It looks like a big weird phallic shape. And then we've got more volunteer papayas. I didn't even plant these guys. It's getting loud this evening. I got people walking in and out of the garden. I've got dogs barking. There were sirens earlier. These are the milkweed, very tropical looking. This milkweed is over 5 feet tall. Yep. Very, very in full bloom this garden is this evening. Very happy garden, I would say. More frangipani here. Look how many. I mean, I can't even count how many I have. I have so many. It's crazy. It's a very tropical Florida garden. These right here, this right here is a pigeon pea bush, which died back a couple of times and it's back again. And it gets the most beautiful yellow flowers and it smells so fragrant. I love it. These right here are the white bird of paradise. Was huge, and they were like lined up really nicely and everything looks so nice, and it is fanned out. But because of the freeze, you see how they just look crazy now? They don't look like traditional, how they look all like perfect in a row. They're just all jumbled up now because of the freeze, but I don't care. I'm not mad. I don't really get too mad about stuff that happens in the garden because that's just nature. And the camphor tree is almost down. You see? Camphor tree's almost down. Johnny's been working on it a couple weeks now, and you see the burns on the grass. That's from that, you see? That's because we had a whole bunch of the leaves here and it got fried for a couple of days by the sun. But yeah, so many things to show you guys, and just not enough time to record every single thing. This is the feijoa guava here. It's doing great. I expect fruit probably next year. This is the Mexican petunia, purple one, and that's the white one right there. See, it gets these little phallic shaped heads on them, and then they bloom. Those are one of those flowers that blooms like daily. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And the crepe myrtles still going strong. Trimmed them back twice already. But yeah, that's all I'm going to share with you guys this evening. I appreciate you going on this walk with me. Just blah, 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 blah. So much to see, so much to say. Look at our Vidalia onions over here. See those? And this is our basil. So much to share, guys. I really wish you were here to enjoy this in person. Stay blessed. Don't forget to read your Bible, and we will talk to you again soon.